Hello, my name is Amy Ames, and today we're going to be practicing coding. Thank you so much for your blessing of hoping my internet is better today because I never want something like yesterday to happen. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I feel like I was able to make the best of it, but like, OBS, don't make me go to my kitchen and shake random food again. It was such a weird stream. Oh yeah, it totally needs a full overhaul. Totally does, but welcome in everyone, welcome in. Hi Legend, hi Tony. I really appreciate everyone that stuck with me yesterday. Why? No, today we're doing serious business work things. So, I'm going to be showing you the joys of coding, which it's not quite joyful, if anything. It's sad. But yeah, we're not going back to the kitchen today. But yeah, you guys, I'm not sure if you're aware, but the Olympics are happening right now. And so I was very into figure skating when I was younger, so I couldn't help but be curious of how the current generation of skaters are. Cause my goat, Yuzuru Hanyu retired, and this is the first Olympic. He hasn't been here, so I was curious, and I'm looking at everyone skating. I'm like, wow, this is kind of boring. Coding a functional trick kitchen. No, we are doing the coding we're doing is coding to please the interviewers and stuff like that. Because I need a job, and the way they test coding, the way they test your skills is through LeetCode for interviews and stuff. Yeah. like the person that's supposed to be it right now, the quad god or whatever, I'm looking at his figure skating skills and it's so boring. Sure, he has these impeccable quad jumps, but proceeds to do a backflip and his I'm not trying to trash on him, but okay, I am I'm trying to trash on him. I don't like him. He disrespects my Yuzuru Hanyu and says that Yuzuru Hanyu's jealous of him. No. You wish you could be as artful and as graceful as Yuzuru Hanyu. F you. But yeah, bro, he did a backflip during his program. And it doesn't even cost any points. You could only get deductions. Okay, so I think they introduced the backflip. So they used to ban the backflip because how dangerous it is. But now they kind of brought it back. But it costs 0 points. But there's no reason to do a backflip in your program and stuff. And I just don't like him. And I look at the programs of today, the nowadays programs, and they're just not that entertaining. I would rather go back and watch Yuzuru Hanyu perform. Because that was entertainment. The artistry, the athleticism, everything. And I'm just not into the generation right now, the current generation of skaters. Yeah, bro, it's a mess over there in the Olympics. Apparently, so currently they have the team event, right? And okay, so US won first, then Japan got second, and third was, I believe, Italy. And when they were getting on the podium, apparently no one, the Olympics committee, they did not pattern the the podium where they stand on. So everyone that medaled all got their skates damaged. I'm not laughing. Okay, I am kind of laughing, but it's not good. That means their skates are damaged, and it's really important. You're not supposed to walk on surfaces that are not padded. So basically, I heard they were walking on the equivalent of rock, stone, and skates are extremely delicate. It's not you can just take out your skates from the metal part of the skate off the boot. It's they're screwed on to them. So now there's a bunch of nicks and nicks and damages to the skate, the blades basically, and Basically, the top 3 teams that won now all have their what's called skates damaged, and like they have to go to like the sharpener and to to resharpen them and stuff like that. But it's like crazy because you have to get used to sharpened skates too. Like even I know that. So like this is just messing them up. I'm laughing, but it's not good. And also, Ilya fell. Ilya clearly fell during his program, and they did not deduct him a point. Bro, Japan, at least for like the men's team part, Japan, what's his name? Shun should have gotten first over Ilya. I stand by that. I heard Team Japan filed a complaint for the damage of the skates. They can't sue. It's not like gymnastics where you can like ask for like a turn. Or the thing about figure skating, it's extremely corrupt. So like, you can tell there's favoritism among some teams over other teams. And like, I'm gonna be honest, ice dance is not a sport. The way ice dance is structured is like, if you have a long career, you get more points. It's like reputation. It's ice dance is not a sport. Okay, I say this. I am the type of person that if I see things online, I believe it. But like, I take it with a grain of salt. But like, when someone puts a valid point, I'm like, yeah, that's not my opinion. But I watched the what's called performances between Shun and the men's Japan what's called athlete Shun Sato and Ilya Malani, I think. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but like Shun was clearly better, more graceful, even though his athleticism isn't as athletic. It was just better. It was just better. Bro, at one point, Ilya just did this. Like, he just did this random motion in his skating program. I haven't seen his program before, but it was like, just face like this. It would look so weird. Like, what the F? Welcome in, one apologist. I am complaining about figure skating right now. And like, that is not grace. That is not... Bro, figure skating used to be a sport. Now it's like a jumping competition. It's awful. Awful, I tell you. But yeah. And like, the thing about figure skating is it's an extremely expensive sport. And like, there's not a lot of people that actually... It's not the type of sport like soccer, tennis, or like, you just buy the equipment and then you're able to, go play the sport. No, you have to ride ice time, you have to get the skates, you have to get the coach. It's like it's extremely costly. Ice time is extremely costly. If you live in a country that does not have available ice, you are not going to become a figure skater. Go play a summer sport. You are not having a chance. It's like, figure skating is like a richer sport, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why. I'm not rich. Why the F did we do figure skating? It's because of me. It's because of me falling in love with Yuzuru Hanyu, and like, yes, I'm gonna beat that guy. Entire family of mine spend resources so I can go figure skate and become an Olympic athlete to beat Yuzuru Hanyu. Well, that clearly did not happen. That clearly did not happen. But yeah, that's how my day's going. Yeah. Anyways, shall we move on to the coding aspect of the what's called stream? I am so happy that the OBS is actually working. No frame drops, nothing, no disconnection so far. Like, bro, this is a blessing right now. Why weren't you working like this yesterday, OBS? Also, I would like to, I got a what's called follow, so I'd like to thank, where is it? Your boy 2314. Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. So yeah, you guys are gonna watch me code, and you're gonna see me struggle. You're gonna see me struggle today. Okay, actually, I don't think this will be that much of a struggle. Okay, so like, I'll explain a little. So LeetCode is like the type of coding problems they give in interviews, right? But the thing is, when you're in college, they just teach you how to think. They give you programs, they give you assignments, coding assignments. They teach you the fundamentals. And when it comes to lead coding, if you don't have a strong fundamentals, or if you're not a fast coder, you will struggle. So usually these what's called coding assignments will be 70-minute assignments. 4 questions. Code signal is like the what's called coding thing they usually use, and they want you to solve 4 questions in 70 minutes. The thing is, I am not a fast coder. When it comes to like, sure, I did well in school, but that's what they usually give me 2 weeks to code an assignment, a week or 2 to code an assignment, right? They want me to. So what they do is they throw a random question at you. Usually the first 2 are easy, and the last 2 are medium. But like the thing about coding is, if you screw up one part of your code, it's GG sometimes. Like seriously, like you could have your entire code be perfect, but if you made one little mistake, if you forget to like increment a value, if you forget to change a value or something like that, you could F up your entire code and get 0 points. And they want me to do that. 70 minutes, 4 questions. The reason why I'm doing this is because recently I had like an assignment or like what's called a program I want to get into that would like mentorship opportunities, and they're like, oh, you have to get a score of 350 and above to join, or like at least have the opportunity. Even if you get above 350 points, you're not guaranteed to join. It's just like the minimum. And my score after that was 347, and it was literally 3 points behind underneath, and I am so sad. Like, bro, at that point I should have just cheated. But I am a woman of integrity. I do not like cheating. Bro, the thing is, like, for the program, I know it was like a little logic thing that I knew what to do, but the problem is, so the question was about time, and the thing is, I forgot how to convert the hours into minutes. So when I was subtracting it, I was subtracting incorrectly, and I didn't know how to convert 100, like, because it was like by 100 rather. I had to convert like to 100 to 60 minutes by like the values they're doing it, and I just could not. That's like a simple math problem probably, and I just couldn't, and I failed. So like now that's why we're here to like resharpen my skills. So you're gonna hear me struggle today. It shouldn't be too hard. At least I don't think it's gonna be that hard, but like depending on, we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. We'll see if I do. Oh no. Let me move my character back. No, go back. A little short. Okay, there. So yeah. Yes, I'm a bad test taker, basically. The thing about is they give you they have a bank of like probably hundreds of questions that they could possibly throw at you, and I had to solve 4 of them in 70 minutes. Yeah, the thing is like the thing is in college they teach you how to think, but they don't teach you how to solve 4 questions in 70 minutes. So they're like, you have to do that on your own. And that's why you're currently here to do that right now. Man. Like, the thing is, like, usually I'm able to, in college, you know the material. You know what's going to be on the test. In LeetCode or, like, Code Signal or, like, the test, like, the interview test, they could give you anything that you ever learned. Like, anything. It's usually easy. But, like, if you forget the syntax, you have to search it up online. They at least let you search up syntax online. But, like, if you're not, like, it's not that hard. It's like, I'm just really bad under pressure. I'm making a bunch of excuses. Let's just jump in because I need to practice. I need to practice because I cannot stay stagnant in what's called my coding endeavors or whatever. Wait a minute. Oh, for some reason on my phone, it was still my opening screen. Okay, so let's go jump into it. Window, but let's see. Where's the audio? So we at least have some background music. Okay, some background music, and let's see. The Google, let's see, grind 75. So basically, they say if you're able to, what's it called? Understand. So the thing is, there's thousands of LeetCode questions, right? However, it's not efficient to go and solve every single question. So they say if you are able to understand at least 75 of the questions, you'll be able to pick up patterns and be able to solve any question they throw at you, is at least what they say, right? So that's what we're gonna do. And I really hope I don't suck. Because basically I'm gonna be showing you my skill, and I'm really hoping I don't make dumb mistakes in front of you guys, because I'll feel embarrassed, hajikashi and stuff like that. So yeah, basically it's gonna be me talking through my thought process and me coding and stuff like that. And hey, maybe you'll learn a thing or two about what's called code or something. They say 75 questions is like the optimal. But like over here, you're able to like adjust how much time you have compared to like, so how many weeks you have by how many hours you have. So then it gives you like the number of questions or whatever. But they say 8 hours a week in 8 weeks, which is basically 2 months, is like the optimal. So we'll see if it's true. I'm gonna be honest, we're not gonna solve all 75 today. There's no way. That's way too many, what's called, questions for me. And it's gonna take a while. But yeah. So week 1, so these are easy questions, right? These are like basic questions. Like, see, I know how to do some like valid parentheses. Like, I know how to do it. Your own personal skills and stuff. No, this is like, okay, so yes, you're right, but like this is the basics. So this is every like software engineer, every like student, every computer science, what's called, student should be able to do it. Like this is like the what's called base, like everyone should be able to do it. But the thing is, they don't teach you this in class, so you have to like go grind it out outside of school to do it. So yeah. Okay, so like, and another problem is some people will just because some people, so the code signal thing I was talking about earlier is it's out of 600. So basically companies want you to be able to solve all 4 questions in the optimized way. And basically there are just some people that grind out LeetCode and like pass the what's called this is the first assessment. After this, they might actually give you an interview. And like then they get to choose the best, like they're gonna choose the best of the best. Like why would you want someone that scores like a 500, a 550 or something like that when you just get everyone that scores a 600, interview them and choose the best out of that. This is like a weeding technique, basically. And yeah, I heard online that there are some people, like, this is a new thing. People like probably 10 years ago, they did not have to do LeetCoding, but this is like an assessment that's been like, I'd say like 5 years ago that they introduced. So now everyone has to do it. So yeah, so like apparently week 1, I'm supposed to answer all these questions. And then week 2, I answer all of these questions. Week 3, wait, I have 8 weeks. So like then as you can see, it goes from easy to medium, all these types of different questions to hard. So yeah, it's building up my skill set. So we'll see. And it says right here on the side how long it should take me. So I know the answer to two-sum. I've done two-sum before. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do here. And okay. So this is LeetCoding website. Oh my gosh. Okay, there. I could skip the tour. I know everything about LeetCode. I don't know everything about LeetCode, but like I know it's okay. Everything will be daijoubu. I'm kind of worried that like my CPU. Let me check my task manager one moment. But yeah, dang! Thank you, Siri bot, for taking down that bot. Oh no! Oh no! Guys, is this bad? Guys, this is bad. Wait, let me show you this. Guys, is 68% CPU usage and 94% memory bad? Oh, it's 69. Nice. Okay, I can't show you guys it, unfortunately, but my poor computer. Okay, anyways, so you're able to solve it in any of these languages. Usually, they want you to solve it in whatever. They don't care what language, because the thing about languages is once you know one language, it's like you know all the rules, kind of. And then you're able to transfer that knowledge to... I know, right? Yeah, it's my laptop. And then you're able to transfer that knowledge to other languages. So like they don't care if you don't know the specific language. I mean, it's preferable that you know the specific language in the interview. Because like, why would they train a new person, a new language? But like, if you show them that you really know your basics, then they might take a chance, but you're probably gonna have to learn it offline, like at home and stuff. So yeah, my go-to is Java. But I heard Python is easier. But like, the thing about Python is I don't like how like freeing the syntax is. I heard some restriction. That kind of sounds weird. But yeah. So I know Python, some Python. Java is like my main, and I know C++. But like the thing about if I do like C++ and Python, I'm gonna have to like search up the syntax while I'm coding. So like Java is like the one where I know the syntax the best. So yeah. Should I put a timer? Okay. Like, maybe I should put a timer on how fast I'm supposed to, like... I don't know, should I? Okay, how about stopwatch instead? No. Okay, I'll have a timer on my phone, and I'll tell you guys how fast I'm coding. Honestly, sometimes if I make a little mistake and I don't catch it in time, it's gonna take a while. So this question should take 15 minutes. So we'll see. Oh, welcome in, Cozy. Today we're learning coding. OMG, I missed this. Started learning but quit, Lamau. What do you mean you started learning but quit? What did you start to learn? Hey, this is a time of learning. This is our studying session. I'm studying coding. If you guys are out there studying a different topic, go ahead and do that, because no one is gonna, how do I say? At least I'm not looking over your work. You guys are looking over my work. Dang, I'm the one that should be pressured and stuff. But yeah, I should be able to, okay. Oh, start learning how to code again. Oh, sorry that I showed my Twitch. It's because like, sometimes I can't read the messages on my phone, so I just go on Twitch to read the whole thing, but yeah. Oh, good luck. However, I would like to warn you, the job market is kind of trash right now, so learn it for your own personal joys and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start the timer and I'm gonna explain to you, and let's see if we're gonna be able to do this in 15 minutes. Okay, 15-minute timer, 3, 2, 1, go. So first you have to go over the question. To sum, so given an array of integers, nums, so this is the name of the array, integers, and integer target, and return the indices, so the indexes of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. So they give you some examples. I'm gonna have to talk quick if I want to solve this in time. But anyway, so this is an array, and the target is 9. So they want a total of 2 of these values to reach up to 9. And they said there's no repeating answer either. There's exactly one solution. So the 2 numbers that create 9 are 2 and 7. So when in an array, the indexes start at 0. At least in Java it does. So for this, it'd be 0 and 1 because those equal 9. And as you can see, it explains it here that the value of 0, not the value of 0, the array of index 0 plus the array of index 1 equals 9, and return 0 and 1. So the thing is, you also have to talk during your interview and explain what you're doing, because if you just code it and don't explain, they don't know your thought process, and that's also a ding, because you have to actually be able to explain that you know what the code's doing. Okay, anyways, 3, 2, 4. So we need a sum of 6. So to equal 6, it's 1 and 2, index 1 and 2. And to equal another target 6, it would be 3 and 3. And they said you can't use the same value twice, so it wouldn't be 0 and 0. So let's get coding. So let me zoom in on the right, so you guys are able to see a bit closer what I'm doing. So my first thing is, oh no, wait, I forgot. Oh no, wait, come on. Okay, you need a for. Oh, I remember. Okay, so the optimized solution. So like, if I was brute forcing it, I would probably use a loop to like go through every go through every array value and have it add up to until the equals 9. However, that is not the optimal solution. It takes too long. The optimal solution is, even though you guys won't know what this means, is a hash map. So what a hash map is, map equals new hash map. So a hash map is a container where you input values, and then they would like keep track of the value inside it. It's like an array, but there's like no order to it. So let's see what values. We're gonna be putting integers in it. And we would also, it would be integer by integer. It has a key value and the actual value. So a key is like, the key is like where, how do I say it? So one value is a key, the other is the value of the value. So the key is like, it's like the door. It's like, I'm so bad explaining this, but like, a key is like a door, and which is like, oh, it's like a room number. So like, think about a hotel, and it's like the room number, and inside the room is like the actual value. I don't know why I'm explaining. Like, I know I should to be a good streamer, I should at least explain it, because like, you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about unless you're familiar with coding. But yeah, so we need a key and a value. So you want to put a for loop. So earlier I said a for loop is a very bad way to do it, but it's not that it's bad. It's the way I was proposing it earlier would have been a double for loop, which is a for loop in a for loop, because that takes n squared. So it takes, oh my god, this is, maybe I should tell you guys the basic fundamentals of coding first before I jumped into it, because you might not understand it. Let's see. You know what? So this is just a container to contain the values and the keys to those values that we're gonna be inserting from the array to organize it easier. And this is a for loop. And this is gonna go through, a for loop loops through each value in the nums array. And we're gonna try to put it into the map. However, at the same time, we're also going to be checking it against the target value. So let's see. Usually I do I as my variable, but I want to make it more easier to like read for you guys, even though you might not understand. So this is an if statement. So before you, we are gonna have to check the map that I place here to see if it contains a key. So dot contains key. The thing about two sums, it's like one of the most basic of the basic, like this is like the easiest, like this is the most basic question you could ever get. So like you're probably not gonna get this in an interview, but it's like one of the basic questions. Bro, if I had an interviewer and I'm talking through my solution and they're just gonna be me hearing me laugh the entire time. So map dot contains key. So the key is gonna be, let's see, the okay, we have to do another thing that's called complement, which it's a variable, right? So we want to have the target value minus the current like the current value we're looking at. This is because we want to see if the complement of the value exists inside the map already. Okay, did I spell complement right? I mean, it doesn't matter, but like, yeah, it contains complement. Because if it does, that means the value should that means we found like the two values that add up together. Okay, so we want to see if it contains complement, because if it does contain complement, that's the answer right now. That would be the answer. So you would access the map to get the key of complement, and wait, let me it's easier at first. Let's first put in the values inside the actual map first before I talk about this. Anyways, if it does not contain complement, we're gonna add it into the map. Map.put. Then you have nums counter. So you have the value, but the what's called the counter itself is the index, and the index is what we're trying to find, not the actual value, because the value isn't as important as index, because the solution is asking to return the what's called the index and not the value. Okay, so that's what happens if it does not exist. But if it does exist, if it does contain, you would get the value. You would get the what's called the complements value. I think it'll be easier if I explain it afterwards. Because I know this works. Get complement. And then you already know what the current index is. Okay, good luck on grading, Tony. So index 1 and index 2. Oh my god, I forgot to get the answer to make an array variable. The problem, I think my biggest problem is just I'm really bad at explaining. Sure, I know how to do things, but I don't know how to, what's it called? I'm really bad at talking. I'm sure if I was talking to someone that understands coding, they would semi-get this. But yeah. So then you would get the map dot, this would equal the index of 1. Once this is able to go into completion or whatever. No. This should actually be this array. Because you know it's always going to be 2, right? Yeah, it's 2 sums, so it's always going to be 2 values that are going to... that's the number of values it will always be for the answer. So let's see, 0, 1. And then you would just... If you find it, you just return the value of array. Else you just keep putting it in. And for some reason, if it doesn't work, then just put null, because like it says it's guaranteed to work, so it should never reach the end of this program. So yeah, I think I got it right. We'll see. We'll see the testing and we'll see. I hope this does not crash. I have to verify my email first. Okay, wait, I have to verify my email before I run the code. Let me do that quickly. Where did I put the AFK visual? There it is. Let me go verify my email first. Oh my gosh. Cause like I literally created this what's called account today, so. Dang, they're really getting stingy. I confirmed the email. Okay. I have 4 minutes left. Okay. But we should be fine. We should be fine. Okay. Let's refresh this. Oh, I'm still in the picture. Hello! Okay. We're back. So we should be able to... I believe this code should be correct for now. So we're gonna run the program. I really hope this does not, like, crash the stream. So these are the test cases. Please don't make me look uncool. See? It passes. It passes. So, like, then this is, like, the test cases. So then we submit it, and it'll test against all the possible, like, test cases they want you to test against. So see, it passes. So I win. End of story. Okay, so, like, so out of 15 minutes, that took me 12 minutes. But the thing is, I was explaining the process, even though it probably wasn't understandable. Kind of. So yeah, I was able to finish in 15 minutes. We will now actually go more in depth. So we know the code works right now, at least. Oh, go back. So I'll go through a run through for the program again. So let's zoom in. I'm sorry if it's confusing. I'm sure this requires some at least basic computer science knowledge. So anyways, so to sum. So hash map is a container that collects keys and values, so you're able to access it later on. And like it's really good because it has like instant lookup. So we know the array. Honestly, I should have changed this array to answer, but it's fine. This is more about like readability of the variables, not necessarily the it doesn't matter what you name it, but this is I named the array how like, you know, normal. But yeah, it's at new int 2 because that means there's 2 values in the array, and that's because there's only could be 2 possible answers. So this for loop thing is going to iterate. It's going to go through the nums array, and like we're going to put it in the map for easier lookup time. So the reason why I had this complement right here is because if the complement of, so we had target, right? I think it's easier if I explain with an example. Let me copy and paste it here. And like we're also able to write comments right here. Target equals 9. Okay, so the target minus nums counter. So basically, because the target is 9, so 9 minus whatever currently is being checked inside the array's nums. For example, if 9 minus 2, that would equal 7, correct? And considering 7 does not exist, that means, oh, at this point in time, there currently does not exist a value inside the map that would allow us to add to 9. So then you would just put the value of 2 inside the map and then continue on to the next value in the array. So we add 2 into the map. So then when we get to 7, target 9 minus 7, the current value, equals 2. And 2 currently exists in the map, right? So that means, oh, if it exists in the map, that equals the target. 2 plus 7, or at least equals 9. So those are the 2 values that equal 9. So that's good. That means it exists. So you get the index of where the 2 and the 7 was in the map, right? And that's basically the answer. And then you return the answer. And I return null here because right here it says like there will always be exactly one solution, right? So that means at no point in the program should it ever reach down here. But you have to have a return statement in your program because that's just how it because hypothetically if somehow it did reach here, it needs to return something. Even though we know that it should never return something, at least for this case, the compiler does not know. So yeah, that is my two-sum solution. So earlier I was talking about n squared, and stuff like that. So basically that's time complexity. When in coding, so in coding, you want your program to be, first, of course you want it to work, right? But second, you also want it to run as fast as it possibly could, because the faster it runs, the more, in a company-wise, the more money it saves because you're spending less time like computing or something, right? So yeah, the faster it is, the better, basically. So you also want it to have space complexity, which is like, you want it to be fast and small, but like depending on like what the question is asking, you might not be able to get both. So yeah, so for this for loop right here, it's n. It's time complexity n, which is basically size n, and n is like this variable that represents the input. Thank you. I hope it makes sense. Yes, faster is better. They obviously want faster is better. So n is input, and the input here is nums. So basically, this for loop runs from 0, right? 0 to nums length. So basically, this loop will start from 0, and will continue going to n, or nums length, which is like the size. So that's why they say it's size n, because it's running for size, the size of the variable. Another way to do it is you could do a double for loop, which is like a for loop in a for loop, kind of. But the problem with a for loop in a for loop, it's like, that would mean this is size n, and this is size n, and n times n is n squared, and that is slower than n. So that's why this is the optimal solution, basically. And this is another solution right here, even though I didn't fill it out, but it's slower. And there's nothing wrong with it being slow. It's just, why would someone pick a programmer that chooses like, there's nothing wrong with brute forcing the program, like the problem, but they would rather choose the person that prioritizes like time complexity. Basically, they would choose the candidate that goes faster, basically. Yeah, because going faster means spending less money. So yeah, that is the first question in this 8-week course, frick. Okay, anyways. We did it, yay! Oh. So let's go on to a valid parentheses, the next thing. So it says this should take me 20 minutes. I forgot to do this one. It's okay. We'll see if I'm able to like somehow scrounge up an answer. Let's see. So on my phone, I'm gonna put 20-minute timer, and then 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna attempt to explain it while we're doing this. Okay. Okay, let's see. Given a string containing characters, parenthesis left, parenthesis right, bracket left, bracket right, square bracket left, and square bracket right, determine if the input string is valid. An input string is valid if open brackets must be closed by the same bracket type. Wait, Tom, let me pause it. Is it legal to call your student a blank in their feedback? Wait a minute. I think I know what you wrote. If it's a 5-letter, does it start with a B? Wait, they censored it on my phone, so let me see what you wrote in Stream Manager. It's okay, I paused the timer. Oh, idiot. Okay, I thought there was another swear. Yeah, I don't know why they censor it. Maybe I have it like tough. Maybe, I don't know if it's Twitch censoring or maybe I set it up in a way that's like censored. But yeah, idiot. You cannot call your students an idiot, Tony. You know that. You know they're really picky about the way you call your students nowadays. Like, bro, you could get fired. Like, you could say clearly not knowledgeable or something, like, or like I know you think they're an idiot, but like you can't call them an idiot. They could report you. You don't want to be reported and stuff like that. You have to censor your. See, the word "stupid's" fine on my screen. They censored idiot. I don't think idiot's a bad word either, but like, yeah. You have to be. You have to give backhanded feedback. Make it backhanded. Clearly not knowledgeable or something about the. What's it called? Its topic. Yeah. No, you can't. You cannot do that. Okay. I'm gonna complain a little. Have you seen what's happening in the schools? You know that thing where it's like the No Child Left Behind program? Yeah, that's causing to screw everything, like the education system. Like, I think I'm fine, because my school actually held people back if they effed up and stuff, or at summer classes. Like, I remember there was a student that was like in their 20, like I think like 20 years old, and they said, oh, this student, they can't, if this student continues to like, they're gonna have to like leave the school because like unfortunately they can't pass. It's because they were wait, I don't want to accidentally say something bad. They were just not smart, and like the school tried to give them the resources. Unfortunately, they weren't able to, like, you know. See, I think at least when I was studying, it was okay. Like, people actually got held back. They didn't actually just pass them on and graduate. Like, grades actually meant something. I paused the timer, guys, by the way, if you're saying, like, see, the thing is, I thought I was, like, dumb in school. Like, in high school, I had, like, a 3.3. It was low, right? But at the same time, I did classes, like, I did not do AP class. Okay, I did one AP class, right? But like, I'm the type that did like, I don't do the basic class, like the normal class. I do the honors class. I did honors classes, not AP classes, because like, I know it was F me over. And I thought, dang, I keep getting like B, like usually I got A's, right? But whenever I did a harder class, sometimes I would get like A minuses and B's. I'm like, dang, I'm not that smart, because everyone at my school is really smart. And then when I come to college, I'm like, wow. It's not that I'm not smart. It's that everyone around me is kind of... It's not that everyone around me is dumb, but it's like... How do you not know some of these? How do you not know tangents, sine, cosine, stuff like that? How do you not know, like... Yeah, it's fish out of water. Like, when I was elementary, I was the smartest kid in my school. But when I went to, like, this bigger school district that was better funded or stuff. Actually, not better funded. It just had richer kids, basically. Like, a better, like, area. Then I was like, dang, I'm not smart. I'm just average. But then when I went back to college, I did pretty well. I got, like, I graduated top 10%. So, like... The college I went to wasn't like a top high college either, but like I'd say it still challenged me a little. I mean, not a little, it still challenged me a lot. Like there were some times in classes I thought, damn, this class is gonna actually kill me and stuff like that. But yeah, I think if I went to the school that was local to my area, then I probably would still be a top student, but if I probably would be less prepared and stuff. But then I look at, I am a little jealous because like the smart kids, like the school I would have went to was poorly funded, but like it's so like if and not the school I went to, but like the school that I would have went to that's local to me is like they had a bunch of government funding. So like I would have been smarter. I probably would have gotten in better schools and stuff, honestly. Because like I feel like when you're average, you don't push that hard. You just try your best. But when you're the smart of the smart, you're like, dang, I have to continue being the smartest of the smartest so I don't fall behind. But yeah. I remember my friend in elementary school. he graduated at his high school and was the top person in his class, right? And he went to Harvard. Like, I was thinking, like, dang, in another scenario, I probably could have, if I continued staying in that class, I probably could have gone to like a top school like that. Just because, like, if I was continue pushing myself, at least in that situation. But when you become normal, you're like, dang, I'm just normal. Like, everyone else is smarter than me and stuff like that. I think there is probably a timeline out there that I probably would have gone into top school. It's environment. It's definitely environment. But yeah. But at the same time, there's a part of me that wonders if I would other timeline me also be a VTuber? Because like this timeline me, like I got into anime in middle school. I got into like stuff like, you know, like the stuff I got into I had hobbies basically that weren't studying. And I feel like maybe it's possible in a different timeline if I went to a different school and didn't get into anime. Because anime, I'm not saying anime ruined my life, but it did take a lot of time. That maybe there's a possibility of me being like an actual, what's it called? Graduating at a top college or something like that. But who knows, who knows? But yeah, let's not dwell on it. But there's another part of me that wonders, would I still be in the same situation where I don't have a job? If that alternate timeline me graduated top college and like in a big college, and yeah, would I have a job? Right now, job is all that's like important. You know, I see like, you know, that guy I'm talking about that went to Harvard. Like, I see what he's doing right now. I haven't checked in a while. But like he's getting into Gen AI and stuff, and like I'm like like maybe it's a lesser evil sometimes. Like, bro, I saw he became, bro, I really hope that guy never sees this. I saw he became like a Spotify rapper or SoundCloud rapper that creates music using Gen AI. Bro, you went to Harvard. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? I don't know. It's been a while. I don't know, like, if he's graduated, like, if he's, like, finally, like, in, what's it called? Getting a good job. I don't know. Because, like, I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, I'm not gonna look at other people's successes, considering I'm not really successful right now. After I reach some level of success, I'll look, but like not right now. It's gonna make me more depressed. The other Amy is probably married to her ocean, having a good, happy family. No, there might be a timeline, bro. Do you think there's a me out there that's married to like Yuzuru Hanyu? No. I'm joking. I wonder if there's another me that's like Olympic skater that did end up beating Yuzuru Hanyu. Yuzuru Hanyu was like so bro, Yuzuru Hanyu's 30. I'm like 20 right now. There's no way. There's no way. Bro, Yuzuru would get arrested. But yeah. Yeah. Hey, I think at least in one universe out there, I'm probably living my best life. Unfortunately, that's not right now. I'm just struggling. But that's okay. I have VTubing, and you know what? That's okay. I'm so cynical. Oh yeah, there probably is one universe where you're the VTuber, Tony. Dang, I am viewer Amy watching streamer Tony watch play video games, or like, no, Tony's, what's it called? There's a universe, well, you're grading papers right now, and I'm studying, and I'm watching you grade papers. And I'm studying programming. It's like slightly reversed. Bro, you know what that means? There's probably a universe where I'm president, and I'm like, I'm gonna be an awful president. Bro, there's too many universes, man. There's too many. Okay, I think that's enough. I think that's enough, like, you know, daydreaming about the other possible endless universes and stuff. But yeah. Let's continue with coding. Oh my god, what I was doing. Okay, restarting the timer. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, an input string is valid if open brackets must be closed by the same type of bracket. Open brackets must be closed in the correct order. Every closed bracket has a corresponding open bracket of the same type. So, as you can see, it's saying if it opens, it closes too, right? If it opens, it closes. If it opens, it closes, opens, closes. It's true, so this is good. This is not good because it opens, but it closes with a different type. It has to be the same type. This is good because it opens, but then it closes this one together, and then it closes this one together. And this is bad because it opens, but closes, but it closes this one, and not the one in the left. So like, that's bad. So yeah, bro, like this is the questions they're giving us. Like these are the type of questions they're giving us to learn if we're like good enough for the job. Like sometimes it's less ridiculous, but like, damn. Okay, do I know how to do this? Oh. I don't remember. No, I don't remember. This is not good if I don't remember. Okay, not good at, okay, so how would I need to brute force it. That means how would I solve this even if I don't have to optimize what's called thing? So we definitely have to have a for loop. I mean a loop of some kind, right? Do I do while loop? Okay, first you get the string, right? You get the string, and we need to have a loop of some kind. I'm not sure if I need a for loop specifically, but yeah. Int counter equals 0, no, equals 0, less than the length of string. Okay, counter plus plus. Let's see, and then char at, s.char at, and char at the current value. So char at is similar to the indexes. So like, excuse me, one minute. So earlier how I was saying, you know how earlier it was like this? Where like it gives you a value? This is for like arrays. But this gives you a value. Well, it's gonna be a character from a string, right? From a string. And it's a different like, you know, type of, it's just a different type. Okay, so we isolate the value, which is, we isolate the letter, the character. Okay, once we isolate the character, what do you do? I don't know. There's a part of me that's like trying, because I solved this before and trying to like think about the previous time I solved it. But at the same time, I don't think that's efficient because like, as you can see, I'm clearly struggling to talk about it right now, and that's why it's inefficient. So I think I was supposed to write. Why did I keep saying I think I was supposed to? In an interview, they don't want I think I'm supposed to. They want I'm supposed to, or this is my logic and stuff. So what I'm going to do is make if statements. So first, we're gonna check if the value is this, or this. And this is improper, by the way. This is not proper form to do this. You have to set letter equals, well, this is equal, right? So this equal is assignment, while this equals equal. double equal sign equals equal, well, single is assignment of a variable. So like, this assigns the letter variable to this. Well, this actually checks if it's the same, but you can't just do this and like, also this is or. This means or, by the way. Why did I put this in here? Oh, it's so messy. So this is like, if this equals this, or if letter equals this, and you have to like be repetitive, at least in Java, through this way. And if letter equals, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this in time, at least the 20-minute recommendation it gives me. Okay, but that's okay, because we could still work through it. Was I supposed to use a Q? Oh, I forgot to solve this. No. I think I'm supposed to use a queue. So queue is a different container, right? Instead of array, it's this container is like you push values into it, but you're also able to pop things out of it. I just hate writing the syntax for queue. Java syntax queue. Okay, let's see. They allow you to search up syntax, but like, it's wasting time. Let's see. Q, integer. Okay, I got it. Priority queue. I'll do this outside though. Q. And we are putting in values of integer. Q equals. No. What happened there? What the heck happened? Equals new priority queue. It's uppercase. Oh yeah, it's also picky about uppercases too. Like this and this, they're different. They're different variables right here. So int A and int A, they're different. Oh, welcome in Severium's Verb. Today, I am practicing coding because I need to know how to code for my job. A job I don't have right now, unfortunately. But yeah, this is like the entry, like this, the interview and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I literally studied to do this, and the market's trash right now, so like, so yeah. I speak the language of nerd. I went to school for nerd, and all I got was a diploma and no job. LARPing as an office worker. Bro, I would like to have an office worker job. Bro, I want any job that pays me like a decent salary. It doesn't even have to be a high salary at this point, man. Let's see. So if letter is that, then you have to push it. The Q, is it push or add? Let's see. Because I thought it was add. So like, I see add. Just push. But yeah. Because I don't have a job, and this is like, they do this in the interview, and I need to explain my logic while also like being able to get it correct. Push or add. Oh, pushes and stacks. Okay, wrong thing. Wait, do I need a queue? Oh shoot, I need a stack, not a queue. Oh. Wrapping wires and cutting myself with scissors. Okay, be careful. Surveillance verb. Be careful. I don't even know what drafting is. When I think drafting, it's either like the war or like... I would say cars, but I realized that's drifting. I used the wrong thing. I need to use what's called a stack, not queue. Because a queue is like, you know, a queue is a queue. You go in, and then you go out. But a stack is different, right? Oh, blueprints. Got it. The stack is like a Pringle can. Like, you put it in, but you have to take like the top chips off the Pringle can first, and in order to access the bottom chips. That's how I've always memorized stack. Pringle can. Okay, stack. Oh yeah, and this is push. Okay, got it. Stack. Okay, let's see. So we have a stack. Oh, I need to uppercase this. So we have a stack. Yeah, the thing is, like, I do remember some things. I'm just bad at stacks. Like, basically, if it's not array, I'm not that good at it. But yeah, the thing about, you're usually allowed to, like, also be able to, like, look online. But like, they're like, okay, you're able to look syntax online, just don't cheat. And like nowadays the exams, they have like, you turn on your camera, you show your ID, your passport and stuff like that, right? And then like you show your ID and passport and before you take the assessment, and they have to verify that's you and stuff like that. Bro, it's cutthroat. Okay, so it's stack. And you push it into what's called... Wait, why insult me? You're gonna solve my awesome coding skills. Okay, stay safe. See, at least I'm not vibe coding. At least I'm not vibe coding. I don't get it. How are the vibe coders getting the jobs and me going old-fashioned, like, actual coding? And, like, they're also trying to implement vibe coding into, like, you know, jobs too. What do you mean you want both the, what's called, what do you mean you want the, the candidates for your company to not use AI, but you're using AI in your company? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah. That's the thing. I don't have the socialization skills. I don't socialize. Man, see, I'm just a VTuber. This is my socialization for the day. Okay, so we're pushing the value of the letter. But yeah. Okay, we pushed letter into the stack, right? So, else if, what's it called? If letter equals, what's it called? This, right? Parentheses. Then you have to check if, whatever is currently in the stack right now, is it peak or pop? Bro, sometimes the methods don't sound, they just sound weird. Like, oh, you have to push it into the stack, you have to pop the stack, you have to, what's it called? Pop, push, peek. You have to peek into your Pringle can. So you push, oh yeah, it's pop. But does pop give a value? I think pop does give a value? Okay, I don't know. Okay, pop. Oh my gosh, my computer's acting whack right now. So pop, whatever is right, pop is always like popping the top of the Pringle can, basically. You're popping the chips on top. It's char. It's called top equals stack dot pop, and whatever is on top, you have to compare it to. So if, what's called, so for this one, we have to have it be a parenthesis, because if it's not a parenthesis, that means it doesn't match, and then it would automatically be a fail. Okay, let's see. Also, sometimes they don't even, where's the model? Sometimes they don't even allow you to copy and paste, like, even if it's like the same type of code in your like thing, because they're like, oh, that's cheating. I'm like, come on, I just want to copy and paste. Okay, if top equals this. No, if it does not equal this, because it has to equal that for it to be like, you know, safe or whatever, then return false, because that means it's not a... It's so small. The screen's so small. How to explain it? It's basically wrong, basically, because it has to be the same type of thing. So else if... I'm sure there's probably a more efficient way to do this, but this is like my brute forcey way to do this. And then, hey, I'm copying pasting it, even though I know in like, they probably won't allow me to do that inside the exam or whatever. But yeah. But this is just, you know, practice, so... Else if, letter equals bracket. But yeah. And the thing is, when you get the job, it's nothing like this. It's more like maintaining code that already exists usually. And they teach you what is, oh, like this code does that, blah, 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 blah. And like, like if the job isn't gonna be similar to this, why are you using this as your test metric, man? Okay, return false. Okay, let's zoom out. So currently, I think we're good on that. Okay. Yeah, it's all about meeting, and meeting involves talking. So if I'm able to talk it through and talk about being a normal person and my code, damn. Damn. So yeah. Yeah, so they want a person that's both sociable and a good code, like, an amazing coder. They want their unicorns and stuff. But I'm like, this major, usually have you seen the people in this major? They're a bunch of introverts. It's the extroverted programmers that are able to survive. Let's see. So the thing is, if it goes through this entire, what's it called, thing, and if there's not a false once, then it'll reach true, right? Because at any point, if something F's up during the, like, while it's searching, that means, oh, it's false, so it's false. So yeah, I think I'm missing something though. Let's see. Just in case if it's empty, if what's called, if at any point, like, the string dot length is less than 1, less than or equal to 1, because sometimes what if they just give me like a half? Like if they just give me like this, then it's not gonna be able to be closed, right? So then return false. Okay, let's see if we did good. Please, 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 please. Please, damn it. Char cannot be converted to integer. Integer? Oh, wait, that's why. I actually put integer as the type inside the stack. Okay, let's try one more time. But yeah. Oh my god, it passed! Let's go! See, look at all those. Oh, let me pull up the results. Okay, let's actually submit it, and then we'll be able to pause the timer. Oh shoot, no! They're right. This is right. I'm not right. This is like, they're right that this should have been false. I'm clear. I did not account for the thing, those extras. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, if at the end, if there are still any, what's called, if there's anything in the stack, okay, stack dot is empty, is false. Empty, I spelled empty wrong. Is false. Because if there's still things inside, that means it clearly did not properly format well. Return false. If it's not empty, return false, because it's also bad. What's that? Oh, I did not handle what happens if if it's empty and you started with the right brackets rather than a left bracket. Okay. Else if character is, oh, I see. How should I handle this? Oh, we have 1 minute left. I'm not gonna be able to make the 20-minute benchmark. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Okay, so first you have to check. Okay, I have to write the statement. If it's empty, it's bad. If stack dot is empty, if it is empty, return false, because it should not be empty. And now I have to add this statement to every single one of these right here. Bro, this is so messy. This code is so messy. Okay. Like, I'm sure I could clean it up later, but like, I think the readability is good, but like, it's just messy. Okay, I passed it with 3 seconds to spare. 3 seconds to spare. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh, let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what this is. Right here. So it tells me how much memory. Why? Analyze complexity. Don't you dare use AI on my code. This was organic, human, human created code by me, Amy Ames. F your AI. Bro, I probably have to use if I do get an AI, not AI, get a job. They're probably gonna force me to use AI during my like work to increase the AI initiative. Bro, I know AI don't work sometimes. Hey, when I was young and naive, I'm like, oh, the AI could do the homework for me. Tries it. It's not working. But yeah, you learn that, oh wait, the more you use AI, the more your intelligence and your strength in coding goes down. You're like, frick, I need to go back and learn. But yeah. Let's see. So it beats 87.63%. So that means I beat 87.63% of people, I think. Is that how that works, or is it the other way around? So it's this took 3 milliseconds to run. Memory 43.64 megabytes, beats 15%. I beat 15% of people. Yes, this was not the most like what's it called? Bro. Yeah, I know. That's I sometimes tell Ari like, you know what? I know you use AI, but like use it in a way that does not make you dumb at least. Like cause like, do I use AI sometimes? As much as I don't want to, unfortunately. There are times where I'm like, you know what, I have to use it. I mean, I don't have to, but it's like more like like for example, like I used to use AI when I'm like, hey, I need, like, when I was in college, I'm not, I think I did talk about this, but like, I did take a class where literally we used AI, and like, one of the questions, like, take a picture of the problem, run it through ChatGPT, and return whatever answer you got, right? But yeah, I think AI can be helpful, but the problem is, I feel like there's a bunch of people using it for dumb stuff. Yeah. Like, I think there's times that it helped me, like, if, like, I'm struggling, for example, like, if I'm like, hey, I need a plan. You know how indecisive I am. I'm like, hey, I don't know what the F I'm supposed to do in life right now. What do you recommend? Like, I know I'm not supposed to be doing that, but like, hey, I feel guilty when I do it at least, but like, yeah. Yeah. Because there's a lot of times I'm like, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I need someone to tell me what I'm supposed to do. Like, sure. Because, like, the thing is, what I do? What's called? I practice my coding. Send out resumes, go to job fairs, stuff like that. But, like, nothing's improving. And, like, you go on Reddit. I'm using Reddit as, like, the source of information. Because I feel like there's a bunch of honest reports sometimes. And you hear people like, hey, I'm using AI to help. I'm using AI to optimize my resume search, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, maybe I should do that. I think my resume is fine, but, like, I don't know. They're tempting me with the poison apple. But yeah. I'm not saying, like, AI is bad, yeah. Do I use AI sometimes? Not a lot, but like, yeah, unfortunately there has been times when I use it. But yeah, at least I know it's bad. Ari! There's Ari. I remember Ari was literally using it on stream, and I was like, damn. Damn, at least have some shame. But yeah. At least I try Googling things first. Anyways, because like, there has been times I use AI, and like, when it comes up the answer, and you're like, this is just wrong. Have you seen that time online where it's like, how many R's are in the word strawberry? And they said 3, and they're like, no, it's 2. And the AI's like, oh my god, you're right, it is 2. And like, no. Do not use it for that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm glad I finished it in like 19 minutes and 57 seconds. Let's take a look at the program and like talk through it. So, but yeah. I admire the people that definitely are able to do 0 AI. Like, I admire that. Because sometimes it's just unavoidable. It makes me wonder, How are the kids doing in school right now? How are the students in school doing right now? I mean, does that mean the next generation of students are dumber? And like, does that mean I'll have a better chance at like getting a job because everyone is like slightly less? That's insult. That's a bad way to say it. But yeah. Anyways, let's take a run through our program. So I checked the length of the string because if the length of the string is less than 1, if it's 0, obviously it's gonna be false, right? There's nothing there. If it's 1, that means there's only one bracket or whatever. That means you can't ever close it. So yeah. So today we use the stack, and the stack is basically our main operation. How we were pushing what's called brackets, left brackets into it, and then popping whenever we had a right bracket to like, you know, symbolize the, like, show the closing of, you know, the brackets. And we had this for loop that iterated through length s, right? The length of the string. So it was like going through each of the characters in the string, and yeah, by going through it, you kind of need to go through it because you need to check like, oh, by going through it, you're able to check, hey, is it, I mean, you need to put it in the stack. This is like basically getting the character out. Okay, so like you checked if it's a left bracket first, because if it starts with a right bracket, you're failing it already because you can never close it. If it's a right bracket, you have to check if it's empty, because if it's empty, that means it's starting with a right bracket, and that's, you can close it. And then you have to check if the left bracket is there, because you could only close it if it's like the same type of bracket. So like, you know, the squiggly brackets together and the square brackets are together. And then at the end, you check if it's empty, because if it's not empty, then you clearly effed up somewhere. So it's also false. However, if you manage to go through this entire process with the true, and then that means you did it. Yay, we did it. We did it. There's other for efficient, that means, this means I got like the most basic answer, right? But like these two, like there are more solutions that are like faster than me, basically. Unfortunately, it was not the optimal. Let's, you know, we could check what the solutions are. Let's see. 2 ways to solve it. Beginner friendly. 100% beats 0 milliseconds? What the F? Transverse the string character by character. Oh yeah, about LeetCode, you can see other people's solutions and see how better they are. We need to check if every open bracket has a corresponding bracket in the correct. A stack is a natural choice. Yeah, I use a stack. Transverse the string by character. If it's open, push it. If it's closed, yeah, if stack is empty, return false. Otherwise, pop the stack and ensure the popped element matches the type. Yeah. This is what I did. This is what I did. What the F? Theirs looks more cleaner because Python is like so simpler. Yeah, I know. I know in interview. The thing is, I'm a bad talker, right? And there's sometimes I just like... Oh yeah, thank you so much. Notan Horchata, thank you so much. Welcome in. Running seed, yeah, it could depend on, you're right, the compiler and stuff. I'm just, I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I'm just an unemployed graduate going back into leak coding because I suck at it, basically. But yeah, thanks, bro. Anyway, so yeah. Let's do the Java way. What do you mean? Just imagine one of them as Cove. Imagine one of the interviewers as Cove? Bro, that's gonna be sexual harassment. Bro, I can't just start flirting with the interviewers. It's gonna be bad. Okay, let's see. See, like, this is what this is an easier way to visualize what I did. Look at all this. And then, like, the person over here is able to do it in, like, such simple lines. I mean, like, it's easier readability. See, this is the most efficient, readable way to do it. And this is me struggling 20 minutes to do it because I forgot to do things. But yeah. Hey, at least we finished it. But as you can see, the essence of the code is basically the same. Do the hints slash follow-up questions if you want to prep for interviews too. That's a tip I would give you to prep. Hints and interviewers. Oh my god, look at the cat! Hello, cat. Guys who read the solution and don't upvote. Gentlemen who read the... legends who read the solution, learn and upvote. Yeah. Where's the upvote? If only I could find the upvote thing. But yeah, you said the hints and follow-ups questions? I believe they're yeah, I have down here. So these are the hints. LeetCode gives you hints if you ever get stuck, right? So let's see what hints they gave me. Use a stack of characters. yeah, I did. I used stack. We good on that. We good on that. Let's see. When you encounter an open bracket, push it to the top of the stack. Okay. Yeah, we did that. We did that. And then when you encounter a closed bracket, check if the top of the stack was the opening for it. If yes, pop it from the stack. Otherwise, return false. See, that's what we did. See, I'm just as far as the hints. You said the follow-up questions. Oh, similar questions. Is it this one? Oh my god. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. So these are like other questions that are like in the same vein. Honestly, I'm gonna be I didn't say this in the title of the stream, but I'm doing grind 75 right now. So like, I'm hoping that like by going through all these questions and learning the patterns or whatever, right? That's able to help me code and stuff. Oh my god, I finished this one, so another green check mark there. But yeah. The thing is, I don't think I'm bad at LeetCoding. I'm just bad at what's called coding quickly and thinking quickly under pressure. So yeah, oh my god, it's lists. I hate lists so much. I hate things I hate in coding. I hate lists. I hate trees. I hate, what else? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Time to start the timer. Let's see if we're able to get this in 20 minutes. I think this is probably the last question we're gonna do today because I have to go check my eyes out. I'm going to an optometrist appointment, so I'm gonna be checking my eyes out. So let's see. Let's see if we're able to finish it in 20 minutes. Starting the timer on my phone. 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, you're given the... Let's see. You're given the heads of... The scuffed return? No! No. I'm back. I should be back. I should be back. Why do I look so sad right there? Yeah, actually my model is sad because of the scuff. But hey, welcome back everyone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the OBS. No, it's going back to red. Is it trying to tell me that I should give up on my programming dreams of being like a software engineer and I should stop? But yeah, it's okay. I'll continue. I'll continue.
hello? Oh my gosh. Bro, my computer hates me. What the F? In the span of 5 minutes, let me pause the timer. The span of 5 minutes, my model disappears. It crashes the stream, and my mic just stops talking. We should be back now. We should be back. But yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Anyways, let's continue on me struggling through lists. But yeah, we're supposed to make this 2 lists into 1 big list. And if I remember correctly, you have to make a temporary node. And so, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I did lists. Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Okay, let's see if I'm able to solve it in 20 minutes. Okay, let's go. Starting now. But yeah, we're just supposed to splice it together. I think the way I'm supposed to approach it is like, it's where, so the thing about nodes is they have this next thing. So list nodes have this thing called next, and you're supposed to point the next to the next variable, right? So you're supposed to point it to, like, I think you're supposed to point it to the next, like, the what's called the nodes in the list or whatever. Okay. This is not good talking commentary for me to do in an interview. Yeah, you're supposed to like point them, whatever, or something like that. Okay, let's continue. Let's see, list 1. Let's see, let's create list node. Temp equals. It's been so long. Oh no, how do I do this? Okay, definition. We should also first let's check the length of the list, right? Because 1, if it equals nothing, right? Let's see, list 1 length. How do I check the length? Oh, I forgot you can't check the length. You only know the head. You only know the head. Oh wait, you have to check if it's null. Let's see, if equals null, because if it's null, so basically when it points, if next points to null, that means there's nothing behind it, right? If list 1, if the node equals, it should be, is it dot next equals null? Oh my god, this is so long since I've done this. Okay. Is it like that? And what if they're both empty? Just return null or something? Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm not getting this one right. I'm not gonna get this one right. I know I'm being pessimistic right now, but like, lists are not my strong suit. Do they even do lists inside interviews? Probably. Oh my gosh. Okay. List node value this dot val. Okay, I know that. Dot next. Okay, that next. Okay, I understand that. I don't think it's supposed to be this. The thing is, this is obviously a LeetCode easy. It's supposed to be easy, and here I am struggling. Oh wait, I'm not muted anymore, right? I see my voice, what's called, being, you know, valued or whatever. Merge 2 lists together. Okay. List.1.next equal null. No. Because you can't check. Okay, I think, okay. While, I think we have to do a while loop because we don't know when the list ends. So we have to check as long as list 1 dot next does not equal null, right? Or is it or and? Or it's just, it's and. It's and. Because if at the end, if one list is longer than the other, you would just point it at the head of the list that's longer. Because there's nothing else to splice into it. List 1, I mean list 2 dot next. So as long as both of them does not equal null, we're good. At least it's in order, so it should be easier. So I think you're gonna have to compare the values, the list, the current value of the list, right? Let me take a drink, one moment. Chat, I can feel my body. It's also still a bit sick. Or whatever. Or getting sick. Okay, if list.next equals null, then just return list2. Just return null. If, what's called? List.to.next equals null, return list1. Sure, why not? And if the other one's also a null, it doesn't matter because you're still returning null is null. Okay, welcome in. I was gonna say good, but that's not good because I feel like most people want to head home, you know, quickly and stuff. But yeah, I'm struggling with this one because I forgot how to do lists. Okay, list, so temp. I need a temp variable. I need a temp variable. How do I do this again? So after we confirm both list1 and list2 are not null, right? But yeah, I'm struggling this one. We make a temp variable list node null, not null, temp will equal, how about make the list1? Because we don't know the, what's it called? Or do you have to make it a head? Head. Should I check both values? You know what? Okay, first, this is what I'm gonna do. I think we have to check both values, and whichever is bigger will become the head. Because if list2's is bigger, then that means it should be first. So, list1.val is, it's not val, right? Yeah, .val is bigger than list2 .val, then the head will be we'll make the head over here. Hey, good luck, good luck. I hope you remember, your head remembers it then. Okay, let's see. Head equals, we'll make it list1 will be the head. Do you have to do list1.next? Okay, list1.next. No, it has to be list1. Because we do list1 next, it'll be the second value of list1. It's okay. You have all the time. You have like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, because I'm going to end stream at 2:30 because I have to prepare for my appointment or something. Because I don't think I could like squeeze another question. You know, we'll probably just chat a bit afterwards, but yeah. List head equals head. Okay, that's good. However, if val list1, no, actually that's right. However, if it's smaller, if list1 is, I mean list2 is smaller, then you have to make the head equal list2. I want to do more of these streams, but I don't think they're really entertaining. It's just me sucking at coding. Let's see. I think the temp thing is, I think that's what we do inside the while loop. No, appointment. I have a date with the optometrist. I need to get my eyes checked out because I'm not seeing things well. Yeah. Pat to you, Verb. Yeah, it's a date with my optometrist doctor. They're gonna see why I'm not seeing hotties far enough. They're gonna help me and see the hot people around me a bit clearer. Okay, so I think I need a temp. So you need to compare the values of list.val, head.val. I hate this. Okay. I have 9 minutes left. Oh my god, I'm so screwed. Okay, list.val. Yeah, I can't get a date if I don't touch grass. Okay, list.val 1. Ugh, I forgot. Okay, do I make a temp? Head. No, it's okay. Yeah, neither can I. I mean, I've had people, like, confess, but, like, it doesn't end well. It doesn't end well. I'm not interested, usually. You know, we could talk about that afterwards, if you remind me. Is the list.1 should be the head. let's see. Yeah, your kindergarten teacher pivoted to what's called coding because she thought there would be like actual salary, like an actual job, like actual money, and look where she is now. I completely forgetting what I'm saying. So I think you have to compare the list again, and I think you have to compare the values, right? And you want the value between the two lists that is a smaller list. I mean, smaller value. So if list1.value is less than list2.value, then that would be the next value that you have to splice into the list. So like the head will be .next. Heads.next is going to be... No, it's supposed to be the other way around. Because if not, you would just do head.next. Okay. Why did I make it so... Okay, so list.1, the value of list.1, if the value... Okay, if list2 is smaller, then you would make the head... I think list2.next. I think that's how it's go. I hate how I don't know how to do this. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure I'm not transversing the list correctly. Okay, head.next equals list2.next. Okay. Else, you would continue head.next equals list1.next. Isn't there supposed to be a temp? I'm pretty sure this was a temp, like a temporary list node somewhere. But I'm forgetting how to do this. We'll see where this gives us. I'm pretty sure I need to write a temp somewhere, but I don't know where I'm supposed to write it. I accidentally clicked on something. Go away, go away. Dang, that's sad. Accidentally clicked on the news that told me someone died. Ah, F you! It just tells me Ilya did a backflip from the Olympics. I'm like, no, I don't want to talk about him. Bro, Ilya's younger than me. Damn. I feel old. Okay, let's see. And you just keep going. You just keep going. What's it called? No, stop clicking on that. It's like every time I try to swipe because I have a touchscreen, it's like not. Okay. Go away, I'm trying to code. And this is like, okay, so like, the type of class that teaches you this is like, you take it in your sophomore year. So like in year 2, so like it's been a while. I know, oh, that's true, but I was like a famous person, but I don't know who they were. List, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do temp a head, like a dummy or a temp somewhere, but I don't know where. While list of 1 does not equal next. And then at the end, if at the end, if what's it called? If list 1, I'm pretty sure I did this wrong. I need to put what's it called? List1.next does not equal null. Because it breaks out, then you would make the head.next. Head.next would equal... I just realized what I'm doing wrong. I realized what I was doing wrong. I'm supposed to be using temp right now, not head anymore. Because like the head is supposed to be the start of the list that I return in the end. Okay, so list node temp equals whatever the current head is. Oh my gosh, okay. World War 3. Oh my gosh. I hope World War 3 doesn't happen. If it does, I hope it's like Hypnosis Mike, where like we rap battle to the death. Not to the death, but like, you know, we rap battle instead. And this shouldn't be that. Temp.next. It should be like that. How am I knowing if it's like incrementing next? Like, how do I know when I do list to? How do I know it's not repeating the current value? And like, it's not like, I don't know. So like, when it says list2.next, right? And I put it into temp.next. How do I know it's actually going to like? Oh, I think I know. I think I have to do list2.next equals list2.next. So like, it goes to the next. Or is it just next? I'm confused. No, I think you're supposed to put the current value of list2 right now. List2 node value. I need to put the node right here. I'm not getting this in 2 minutes. I am not getting this in 2 minutes. Okay. Temp.next equals list2 dot whatever the value of list2 is right now. Aren't I supposed to have like a list2, like a current, like whatever it is right now? Does list node have like a current list node current? Because I'm pretty sure this will say like current or something. I'm pretty sure this cheating. Let's see. No, it's not. It doesn't tell me. Variable cur. It's initialize the head, and they would. Oh wait, I think I remember. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm supposed to do this. List node current equals list1. And then this should be current because like head current 2. And then I'm supposed to be playing with current and not list head because I'm supposed to return the head. But isn't that what temp was there for? Oh my gosh, I'm so done. I don't know. No, I think I need both current and head. Let's see. I don't know. Considering the world, how the world is going, I'm kind of not surprised if things happen anymore. Like, who thought COVID was gonna happen, bro? Let's see. Temp. I think I need temp and current. Okay, so temp should be current, I think. Or is it temp just nothing? You know what? I'm gonna use a hint. It's not like we're in an actual. There's no hints. There are no hints. No, the acceptance rate. Do you see what that acceptance rate is? No. I'm gonna have to put the acceptance rate down. I have to increase it to be 68, so we don't have to. So we don't have to suffer through that number. Okay. I suck at this. Okay. Bro, in an interview, I'm just telling the interviewer, yeah, I suck at this. I'm still not getting a job. Okay, let's see. Current.list. You know, we're probably, in the end, we're probably gonna have to like see the answer and look at the answer and think how we're gonna look at the answer probably without me like actually doing it because I'm just very stuck. Okay, that timer's off. I'm just very stuck. But yeah, I hate how this is like, because I haven't worked with lists in so long. But yeah, it's my fault for not keeping my knowledge in my knowledge in lists properly intact. So yeah, we give up. Third problem, we give up. Is this our third problem? Yeah. So I think the next time we do stream, we're probably gonna we're gonna redo this question, see if I remember the logic, because this is just me not remembering how lists work, basically. But yeah, I hope it's something close to this. Ah, what's that? No, don't. Got it. But yeah, I don't think, I think I have like, I just think I'm missing something. But yeah. Yeah, I just give up. Let's see, a video. I don't want the most efficient. I just want this. Yeah, it's simple approach, yeah. So let's see. Thank you, Devang Zhang, for this Create a dummy node, yeah. This helps in handling the head node without extra conditions. Use 2 pointers, cur1 and cur2, to traverse both linked lists. Compare the values at the current nodes of both lists. Attach the node with the smaller value to the list. That makes sense. Move the pointer. Oh, I have to work with pointers of the list from which node the node was taken forward. Move the temp pointer forward to maintain the merged list. After the loop ends, one list might still have remaining loads. Attach the non-empty list directly to the merged list. Like, see, I understand this. I just completely forgot to write how to write this. Return a dummy node next, as dummy node itself is just a placeholder. Okay. Let's see. List 1, list 2. So like, okay. I was wrong, I guess. I mean, it's not that I was necessarily wrong, but like, no, it's just, this is obviously easier situation. I'm sure someone could probably use my bad code and create an answer somehow, but yeah. It makes sense to me. This makes sense, actually. I hate using, there's nothing wrong with using arrows. I just prefer dots. But yeah, cur list 1. So we have list 1 and list 2. And then they created a new list node as a temp. I mean, as a dummy node. And the dummy node would equal the temp. What? Oh yeah, this is just initialize. Okay, while cur and cur2, so like while these are like both not null. So if the value of cur1 is less than the value than cur2, see, this is switching logic. So like you have the temp point to the next, the temp would point to cur1, and the temp would also point to cur1, and then cur1 would equal cur1 equal next. Okay, this part I get. Okay, so temp.next equals cur1. So the next, whatever is temporary right now will equal the next, and wherever is a temp would become cur1, and then cur1 equals the next. Okay, that makes sense to me. And it applies to 2. So if you keep going, so depending on whatever still has it, you would like, see, I understand this. I just couldn't come up with it, man. Let's see if I'm able to fix my code to like make this somehow similar. So it's saying 2 pointers. I hate using pointers though. Let's see. So that said list node cur1 equals list node 1, right? And then cur2 list node, what's called cur2 would equal list node list 2. Dummy node, temp node, and you return dummy node because it's the head. So this is equal head. So you need head. Actually, wait, I could just put it down here. I think we're probably gonna do this question next stream also, like probably one of the last streams, to see if I remember the logic and stuff. Head would equal new list node equals nothing. And the head, is this temp? Oh, my nose is so itchy, frick. Temp equals, it's a dummy node? Okay, so like head. Oh, let's see, list.value. I guess we're supposed to put this logic in here. Wait, let me put this in Java so it's easier. I forgot I was reading that in Python. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. While. Yeah, while. Oh, I guess. I mean, they both make .next. I guess if I said .next, then it like skips the current. So that makes sense. Okay. Instead of list 1, I need cur1. That, I guess that makes sense because if I use list, the list doesn't actually change because the list is like, the list will always start in the beginning. So I need something that would like change the list, so I'm going through it. Cur2. So if cur2 is less than, then the temp.next will equal cur2. And then the cur2.next, no, just cur2, would equal temp.next. Temp.next. Oh, no, cur1.next. What? No, cur2.next. I'm confused. I'm so... Okay, temp.next equals cur2.next. Okay, cur2 equals cur2.next. Okay. Else, this will be applied the same way to 1. And then you would always increase temp.next because it needs to be continued going forward. So it's like actually moving along and stuff. And yeah, if list1.next, so this would be cur1 dot next does not equal null, then you just add temp dot next will equal cur2. Oh, cur1 actually. Yeah, and that's supposed to be what coding is. Like, I think I had a general idea. I just completely forgot. I was like, it's been so long since I've dabbled in what's called the thing. And then you return the head. But yeah. And let's see if it works. But yeah. Like, I've done this. Oh, frick, I forgot. Where is the semicolon? I'm forgetting. But yeah. And that's the thing. In programming, if you don't get... Okay, what's wrong now? Let's see. Driver, and like you get these error messages too. Okay, let's see what's wrong. If cur.value 1.value is greater than cur.2 value. Oh, this is supposed to be cur right here, that's why. It's because it was still list. I hope that's why. Cur value temp blah blah blah. It should be working now. Or I'm gonna complain. Am I gonna complain? I hate you. I hate you. LeetCode, what's wrong? LeetCode, what's wrong with my thing? Do-do-do. Bro, but I got a degree in it. It's different. It's different. Okay, new. But hey, anyone could code. But like, I believe anyone could code, honestly. It's not that, like, if you learn the basics, it's not I would say it's not that hard. It really depends on like the type of things you're able to pick up. Cause like, I think, but like, it's not, I have to say, it's like, it depends on like how well you learn, kind of. But yeah. What am I missing? What is wrong with my program right now? Okay, see, it's right there. Those are right there. The head is the I've literally just named dummy node head. It should not affect that much. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same. That's the same. Is it this? Oh, it's down here. Whoops. .next. Temp.next equals cur1. This is exactly the same. This is exactly the same. What do you want from me? Ha 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 ha. Is it literally this? Is it because this is not? And I need to change these to 1. I'm gonna flip the computer if something's wrong. I'm not gonna flip it because I can't hurt my already injured computer. But oh, you're trying to compliment me? Oh, sorry. But thank you for the compliment. I'm not good at that. What's wrong with this one now? These are, do I need to get rid of this? Do I need to get rid of this? But yeah, thank you for the, I'm not good at making compliments, so let's see. What is wrong? What is wrong with the program? I swear, these are literally the same thing. They're just the same. Mother. Let's see. Wow, yeah, that's it. Good. If cur1, see, those are the same. And the temp is the same. temp.next. So if cur1 dot see, it's small things like that. It's small things like that that if you forget extra thingies, you F up. But yeah, thank you. I'm not good with compliments. That was not my best. That was not my best. We are not like... I'm not marking it down. We F that up. Maybe the next time we do a stream like this, or... watching Amy struggle stream. We'll mark it, but like... No, we're not doing... We're done for the day. We are good. We are good for today, guys. Hey guys, it's Amy Ames. Where is my PNG? Thank you. Thank you. I think I get it. I think I get it now. I'm just not really good with compliments, but I appreciate it. So yeah. If you guys have any topics you want to talk about, if not, we could just get going. I'll check if there's anyone else to raid. Yeah, the struggle train. Okay, yeah, so that's what me... We'll see if I can pass the eye test. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see who we're rating, who is available currently. But yeah, I mean, like, obviously I'm gonna fail it with my raw eyes. But yeah. Okay, Amy Ames. Amy Love Air Raid. And then I still did not copy and paste the emojis down. Maybe I should just... I need to... So yeah, that's me struggling with coding. But yeah. You know, if you want to get into coding, I don't mind doing like maybe a short, like trying to explain simple concepts and stuff. Maybe I could teach you guys Hello World, the most easiest, the most easiest, like everyone's first program ever, Hello World. Literally just printing a statement it's called a print statement into the, printing a statement into the screen or whatever. But yeah, that is the raid message. Let's see who we're gonna raid. I really appreciate everyone for coming. Let's see who's online. So we have Light playing Kingdom Hearts. We have Cactus. Trash here, Cactus. Playing Twisted Wonderland. I mean, we raided Cactus yesterday, so let's go raid Light. So, yeah. Oh, my back. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming. And, what else? I'm just so out of steam. And the thing is, it wasn't necessarily that hard. It's like, it's just when you get stuck, you know? So yeah, okay, what am I gonna say to you guys? I really appreciate everyone for coming. Thank you, and may you have a wonderful day. I'm sending you guys the light. Bye-bye.